What's up people, it's your boy Saints out to me back at it again with another video, with another Dragon Ball video talking about the new updates for the movie coming out in 2022. So for anyone that didn't know, Dragon Ball had like a special panel for the Comic-Con at home. I tried staying up last night to watch it, so I got to like 2:30 before I crashed out. And woke up this morning at 6 to get all the news, which I was gutted about, but I'm here anyway regardless. But as I'm sure you've already seen from the title, the movie is going to be called Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Now I know what you're thinking, superhero, there's only one superhero you can think of, Great Saiyan Man. This is going to be a movie about Gohan. We'll get to that later. Let's just talk about the information we have at hand. So obviously, along with the title and the little teaser that they threw out, they also gave out some character designs of Piccolo, Pan, Krillin, and then a new character that Akira Toriyama has drawn and designed. Which they said in the panel that he actually drew that before they started even animating the movie, or even the production had begun. So that being the original or base, whether or not it's getting changed up or expanded upon, I don't know, but that was the original artwork, which is actually really cool to have a look at. Alright, so let's talk about these character designs, starting with Piccolo, which they did say in the panel that there is a big difference in this design. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it is actually the color scheme. First off, the sash on his waist is red, whereas in the anime it is blue. And those nodes that are on his shoulder, his bicep, and his forearm are yellow instead of pink. Now, if you didn't pick it out, that's okay. They look familiar because they are the colors that Piccolo originally is in the manga. So you've probably seen those colors sort of floating around. They also said the same about Krillin. There is a big difference in Krillin's design. That is that his eyes aren't the same color as his skin like normal in the anime. They are white, which is also an original trait from the manga. Now, they say that Akira Toriyama is heavily involved in this movie, more so than any of the other movies. Now, I don't know if they're changing the artwork up to better follow his style, which I'm sure is probably part of it. Another reason is I think that the movie looks very heavily CGI from the little teaser that they've given us. I think that's the direction they're going in. That's definitely what they said in one of their statements, that they're going for a more CGI kind of look. And I think with that, they're trying to translate the manga art a lot more. Obviously in the anime, it's an adaptation, so they're doing an adaptation of these characters so make it work in the anime setting. Obviously, I don't know the technical side of animation or of CGI, but I'm guessing that with the CGI, it's gonna be easier to bring in that manga style, and mostly basing that off obviously the examples that I've given, plus the way that Goku looks in this teaser. It really does look like CGI. It looks a lot more sort of like a video game kind of style. But I think the fluidity of this CGI style is obviously unmatched. But also, if you take a look at the way that Goku's hair is shaded, it definitely looks more like a manga style. I think if you look at Goku in other parts of the anime with his hair shaded, it sort of more blends in. It's a lot softer. This is it looks more sketched out. But yeah, judging on the way Goku's hair looks and Piccolo's style going back to the manga style, same as Krillin, I'm guessing that they're wanting to try show off more of Akira Toriyama's art in this new movie. Anyway, back to the character designs. This is Pan. They're saying that this is her in her kindergarten uniform, which means we are really close to the end of Dragon Ball Z. By the end of Dragon Ball Z, Pan is 4 years old. So Pan here looks about maybe 3, could be 4. Either way, we are very close to the end of Dragon Ball Z, which is cool because in the manga right now, Dragon Ball Super manga, we're not even up to there. We're a couple years before that already. So the really cool thing about this movie, which I love, is that we've skipped 2 arcs right now. So the Moro arc out of the way, the Granola arc out of the way, which I understand because first of all, the Moro arc is pretty long. And second of all, a lot of character development happens in that. The same with this Granola arc right now. A lot of cool stuff is happening. Check out my last video for the last chapter review if you haven't seen it already. But with all that growth and development, to push any of those into one movie would honestly suck. So it's great that we're taking this approach where we're going further into the future, which also still gives us the hope that we'll get the Dragon Ball Super anime back. Now, the last guy is this character design right here. No name, obviously. We don't know what he does. Looks really cool, though. He's obviously got this little gun holstered, so I don't know what this guy screams. I don't know if he screams like villain vibes or like crazy superhero vibes. I'm also not sure if this is one person or two people. Obviously, like, they're different colors. One says 1 and one says 2. And that fin on their head is different. So does that mean that they're two different people, or that one changes into 2 at some point? No idea. But it's a cool looking design. I'm looking forward to seeing what this person is. They could be a hero that comes to Earth in search of help for another hero. They could be a hero that comes to Earth to try and save it, and then obviously the Z fighters jump in and try to help them. Or he could be a supervillain that someone has to take on. That's all the character designs we have right now. This Dragon Ball Super hero is set to come out Goku Day, May 9th, 2022. But if we go off the last 3 movies they've done, they were released in Japan first and a couple months later released worldwide. So if they're still doing it this way, we've probably still got like another 1.5 years to wait for this film. Alright, that's kind of officially all the news that we've got so far, so let's talk about theories. Like I said at the beginning, when you think of superheroes in the Dragon Ball world, you automatically would think to the Great Saiyaman, which is Gohan. Now, I'm not saying that this movie is about Gohan. No way am I saying that. But for you Gohan fans, there might be a bit of Gohan in here. Even though that teaser was about Goku and it will be released on Goku Day, it's not that far of a stretch to say that this movie could be about Gohan, based on the fact that the last 2 arcs that we've had in the Dragon Ball Super manga have led to Goku mastering Ultra Instinct. So for people that are only anime fans that don't read the manga or keep up to date with the manga, are they gonna throw in Goku like just having Ultra Instinct now? Or would they sort of like give Goku and Vegeta that step back to let other characters in this movie shine so they don't have to show all of that character development? It's plausible, could happen. But I can definitely see them just throwing it out there that Goku has Ultra Instinct, that Vegeta can turn to like a god of destruction, just for the sake of being like, yo, we did it. But as we all know, the fan base really truly loves Gohan. They feel like he's been done wrong in a lot of things, which I don't share the same opinion, but I acknowledge that you feel that way. And though the character designs didn't show Gohan, they did show like people close to Gohan, like Pan and Krillin and Piccolo. So who knows, man? If you're a Gohan fan, you could hold out for it. It might happen, it might not. I personally don't care either way. I'm just excited that we get a new Dragon Ball Super movie. They said that the movie has heavy superhero vibes, which, like, I am a big fan of superhero things, so I couldn't be more excited for this. Hey, one more thing that I thought about just while I was editing this, which, to be honest, has taken all day. It's like, shit, it's 4 o'clock, man. It's 4:42. A lot of stuff happened. Kids, life, parent, dad things, you get it. Anyway, I was thinking, because I had to read the last chapter again because I could not remember if Pan was 4 or 5. Turns out she was 4 by the end of Dragon Ball Z. And in that chapter, because I finished reading the chapter because why not, Piccolo says that once he goes off with Oob, he's like, I haven't seen him this happy in years. Which, to me, if you keep the same continuity, which they barely do, but if they do this time, that would mean that Goku would probably have no interest in this movie at all, because there's no threat or there's nothing to keep him like happy to fight, which he loves doing. So I'm thinking that it'll be just Goten and Trunks and Gohan. Like, it'll be the 3 of them, because Gohan obviously has loved the superhero life, and those 2 boys have often, while they were kids, talked about it. So I'm sure, like, while being like teenagers and being like, oh, we're too cool to fight, that might be like a cool thing for them to do. That might be their like, whoa, cool, like we can be superheroes, let's do it, let's go fight this guy. Because my dads don't need to know about this. And then keeping them out of the story, Vegeta and Goku, because like they're kind of past that point. It's like, as much as I love watching them, if I were to watch them that close to the end of Dragon Ball Z, I would much rather just watch like further down the track where like maybe some bigger threat happens, or when Goku finally finishes training Oob and they have like a proper fight. That's all. I thought about it and I thought like, I want to put that in the video. So like I'm ruling out Goku and Vegeta being in this movie like as like key players, and I'm more leaning towards the fact that the kids will be like key players, like Gohan and Goten and Trunks and maybe Gotenks. Okay, I want this video out before 6, so I better stop adding stuff into it. By wrapping this all up, I want to throw it back to you guys. What do you think about the teaser trailer that came out with Goku? What do you think about the character designs? What do you think about the title? Let me know in the comment section down below. What are your theories about this movie? Let me know. We're slowly going to know more and more about this movie as the months go on. Obviously, you know your boy is going to give you all the information as soon as I get it. So if you already haven't, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel to get all the latest information on the Dragon Ball Super movie, Dragon Ball Super in general. Your boy loves it. Anyway, all that being said, if you haven't already, make sure you go check out my latest video talking about Vegeta's new form. It is pretty cool. And hit that like button if you like the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Sansatsume. Catch you guys next time.